Wow. 86 to 175 in overtime. Got to be the best game in the history of the regular season for the Sacramento Kings. And this will go down as one of the great games in the history of the NBA, Ryan. The second highest scoring game in NBA history. And the Kings win it 176 to 175. Oh, boy. How about that, Rhino?
Grant, my brain is still trying to process the ups and downs of this game and just how special it was. Even if they would have lost, this is up there. But my goodness, I think it's fitting. You got to start this show with a, if you don't like that, you have to.
Well, I'm going to be right back in a second. All right. Grant Napier,
All right,
Ryan in Sacktown. This is the postgame. And folks, let me add one other thing. Oh, we have got a dandy here in Los Angeles. Oh, boy. 176 to 175 in double overtime. Wow, wow, wow. Got to be the greatest game in the history of the regular season for the Kings. This is one of the great games ever played in the regular season, is it not?
Oh, granted, it has to. I can't think of another game that even comes close to this in the regular season. We talk about the game you called in Chicago, the big comeback. This doesn't even, or that doesn't even touch this.
Unbelievable. So great to have everybody here. Let's break it down. I mean, do you want to just start with Malik Monk off the bench tonight? I mean, how freaking amazing was he?
Oh, he looked like a third all-star. It was unreal what Malik did. Certainly refreshed having the time off with the ankle injury, but Mr. Clutch, the Kentucky connection between him and De'Aaron, my goodness.
34 up, 25 down. So the Kings come out of the All-Star break with back-to-back wins in a span of 24 hours, 25 hours actually, and they get the job done. What a thrilling game. And you know what's great? You get to see these same two teams coming up next week in Sacramento. How great is that going to be? But 176 to 175, absolutely unfreaking believable. Man.
You know, Grant, we've said it all year long. If the Kings were going to win, they had to outscore teams. What did they do tonight? This is something that you will not see probably again in a very, very long time.
Never. I shouldn't say never, but it is going to be a long time before you see a game like that. Yeah, there were many records that went by the wayside. It would have been a tough loss. Listen, there were a lot of great individual performances here.
Yes.
But here's the deal. The Kings went toe-to-toe with the Clippers at full strength without Sabonis for most of the overtimes, and they won. How about that?
Pretty incredible. Everybody stepped up. They didn't give up, you know? Yep. They took some hard shots with some runs, and they gave them right back.
Hey, Dom, guess what? You're right. Nobody gets that beautiful T-shirt over the shoulder of Ryan. Nobody guessed that the Kings would score 176 points. So that T-shirt stays right up on the wall, but you can order it, and we'll tell you how you can order it here in just a moment. But how freaking amazing is that? Seriously, how amazing was that game tonight? How amazing.
Special. It was just, Grant, how many points away from being the all-time highest scoring game in NBA history, which dates back to 1983?
I think 360 is the number, right?
Yeah, 360. So think about that. That's 30 years. Or no, more than 30 years, 40 years. So just absolutely
San Diego State math.
Amazing. Yeah, the San Diego State school, man. We don't got schools like Ohio has, Grant. Come on.
No, you don't have Bowling Greens. Thank goodness for that. You're killing me, I'll tell you that. All right. So anyway, that shirt that you see behind Ryan, all right, it can be yours. All right. You can order it. All right. I'm going to put it up on the screen for you. Send an email to ohboygrantmerch@gmail.com and you can order one of your shirts. Amazing. 176 to 175. How freaking excited is everybody? This is unfreaking believable. Kings beat the Clippers in LA for the second time this season. The first time the Clippers didn't play anybody. This time they played them all, including Russell Westbrook. And the Kings showed that they can go head to head with the Clippers and beat them. And the reason why I say that, this could very well be a first round playoff matchup.
Oh, can you imagine a first round matchup between these two teams, Grant? I
Wow.
mean, don't expect this, but they match up pretty well. They did tonight. This would be an exciting series.
We've now got over 400 here on this stream. We got a ton of people watching us on Periscope, and we have a lot of people watching us on Facebook Live as well. Hit the like button, and if you have not yet subscribed, do so. All right. We are so freaking happy to have you here. And this is fun. Ryan and I, if you listen, I know we got a lot of people that are just finding out about us, and we're happy to have you. All right. We're on at halftime. We're on at the end of games. We got a lot of Kings programming coming your way. We're going to throw in some Grant's rants. We're going to have a little bit of trivia. We're going to be having a lot of everything. 176 to 175. Here's something else that we're doing. If you're new to the stream, if you utilize the super chat, and we were going to do this out of the All-Star break, this is now the second game. So we're going to go in 5-game increments. And if after 5 games, you have been the second or first largest donator on the super chat, you'll join us right here on the post-game show for the 6th game. And even if you donate $1, Ryan and I are going to select a wild card winner. So we'll have 3 Kings fans join us after 5 games. So this is the second game. You've got a game coming up against OKC and the Clippers, and then you can join Ryan and I right after that 5th game, game number 6. All right. So we appreciate everybody's support. We love doing this. And it is so freaking awesome to have all of you right here. 170s. Let me repeat myself. 176 to 175 in double overtime. Oh, boy. Are you freaking kidding me? It's unbelievable.
It's something that this fan base has been waiting for all season. I mean, we thought Brooklyn was the explosion. This is just on a different level. So I am so happy for the fans of Sacramento. Light the beam, baby. Exactly. You guys deserve it, and enjoy this one. This team deserves it too. What a fun locker room that's going to be.
Oh, wow. If they might have needed transportation to make it back to the locker room after that game.
Yeah.
Man, incredible.
Yeah.
Anita and I forgot the other gentleman's name. Thank you very much for your donations here on the super chat. 176 to 175. Let's get over to 500 here on YouTube. We're at 499 right now, and that I believe for this particular post game live, not when people go back and watch it at their leisure, would be there. We are. We're at 501. Welcome here to the post game show. Grant and Ryan, you see that t-shirt right behind you. Yes, you can order that as well. All right. Yes. If you don't like that, and we're going to be coming out with hats. We're going to be coming out with coffee mugs. So yeah, we got a little bit of everything, man. This is great stuff. All right. Is there anything that you didn't like about this game tonight? Because I can't really find anything other than, and you know me, I don't like to talk about the officiating, but I thought the officiating was extremely off part, and I thought it was poor. I thought it was poor tonight. I just thought it was poor.
Yeah, the officiating was poor. I don't want to get too much into the weeds about what was bad about this one. I will question a little bit Mike Brown's coaching in the third quarter with Sabonis, leaving him in after the 5th foul. To me, that felt like, Mike Brown thought the game was going to be won and lost in that 3-minute span, which obviously not. So that was a little risky, but I would, Grant, I think we owe an apology to Eli. You remember the show last night? Eli said this would be a signature win for the Kings. And before he could finish, we said no. So
and you
Eli,
know what? We're wrong.
We apologize. We're wrong.
Eli, we do apologize. I apologize. I'm sorry. You were right. I was wrong. Ryan was wrong. And that is the email to get that shirt behind Ryan. Okay. ohboygrantmerch@gmail.com. Drop us an email, and we'll give you all the instructions. Okay, this was a signature win. Plain and simple, it was a signature win. You're absolutely correct.
This is a win that's going to go to there's people that are Kings fans that may be kids right now that are just getting into basketball. This is going to be a game they remember when they are older. Think about that. I remember growing up watching the Phoenix triple overtime games. This is similar to that, and it includes the Kings. That's the most special part. So special night all the way around.
All right, so we have a record number of people watching us here on the post-game show. And let me just tell you something. Oh, if you don't like that, you don't like NBA basketball. Oh, boy. 176 to 175. Turn their sprinkler systems on. The Sacramento Kings are on fire. Unbelievable.
Woo!
Unbelievable.
Love
right?
it. Hey, I just got to ask the chat. Can you imagine if Napes was calling that game? Look at the excitement right now.
Oh, wow.
Holy crap.
I'll tell you. And we got people that were watching at Bennett's at halftime. Bennett's
Yeah.
with 2 locations, Roseville and Sacramento. They're coming to Rockland soon. Great weekend brunch, prime seafood and steak. I love the red fish. I tell you about that with the side of sauteed spinach. If I'm going steak, you can't beat the bone-in ribeye or the porterhouse. They have prime New Yorks. They have hanger steak. They have great cuts of beef. You're going to love it with the 2 locations, Roseville, Eureka, and Lead Hill Boulevard. And then in Sacramento, where formerly of Banderas, now it's Bennett's right on the corner of Howe and Fair Oaks. Get down there and say hello to Brian and his staff. They are big time Sacramento Kings supporters. We are super excited after witnessing one of the great games in the history of the NBA regular season. Maybe even one of the great games in the history of the NBA, period.
Absolutely, Grant. Absolutely.
Man, amazing. Well, thank you. I think you're freaking awesome too. I think you all are awesome because you're passionate. I've been saying this all year. I just am so freaking happy for the Kings fans that have suffered and have gone through so much misery over the last 16 years. And with each win like this, you're that much closer to ending the misery. Sacramento's now 34-25. They keep pace with the Suns, who won. But here's the other thing. The Clippers now, basically, this counts as 2 games in the standings. They're going to have a very difficult time catching Sacramento now. And if the Clippers want to catch Sacramento, I would put the game next week at Golden One Center as a must-win game for the Clippers if they're going to catch Sacramento. If they lose to the Kings, I don't think they will catch Sacramento. I really don't.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, the 2-0 start is something that we did not expect. We had them going 1-1 in the first 2. But yeah, if they don't win that game in Sacramento, that could very well be the case because they do have a difficult schedule coming down the stretch as well. Kings number 4 the rest of the season strength of schedule. So time will tell, but I do know this, Arco will be rocking, or Arco. That's how excited I am. Yep. Arco. Golden One Center is going to be rocking for that game.
Kelly, appreciate the donation. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that.
Thank you, Kelly.
That game would have been great at Sacramento. A lot of Kings fans in attendance, right? A lot of Kings fans down there tonight.
Yes, there was. If you're a Kings fan down there, let us know. Were there any beam chants? Light the beam.
Yep. Man, I'm getting so many messages. It is absolutely freaking great. Someone just said the Memphis 2nd seed is in trouble. Could be. We'll see. 2 hours away here in Merced, I'll be putting one on my car. There you go. Yeah, light it up. Happy about everyone that's responded so positively to the T-shirts. You can order them. Justin, thank you very much. And we hope everybody gets a If You Don't Like That T-shirt. Yes, absolutely. Sir. Hey, Rich, how are you, buddy? Rich, I know one thing. Rich wants to jump up and down, but he's not ready yet with his broken leg that's on the mend. He wants to make sure he makes it to Portugal in a couple of weeks. So, Rich, I know you're super excited, but don't be jumping up and down on your mended leg, okay? Denver's not in trouble, Michael. Stop it with this nonsense, all right? Denver's not in trouble. They're the number 1 seed in the West. I don't know why, unless Nikola Jokic, slipped on the ice and is out for the year, they're not in trouble, all right? Come on now.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's not go too
so
far.
Here's a good one. Do we have fat boy sizes in the shirts?
Oh yeah, we got love for the fat boys too. We got 2XLs. If you need a 3, fat boys need loving too. If you need a 3XL, let me know. We can make that work. We'll make anything work for you.
There would be nothing that would make me happier, than seeing those shirts at the first playoff game in Sacramento. Well, thank you very much that you took your wife there and you loved it. We love to see that.
That's great.
Brian may even be watching the show right now, Brian Bennett, and I know that he is very happy. All right, what about a triple XL? That's the question here from Rob from Mineola. Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
I know it gets cold on Long Island in the winter. Let's get outside, Rob, and do a little exercise. Let's go for a walk, Robert. Come on, Robert. Let's move that down to a double XL, Robert.
Hey, Rob, that's going to be a big caricature of Grant Napier's face. Are you sure you want to walk around with that? You just let me know. We'll make it happen.
Yeah,
But
you're
fair
gonna
warning.
you're gonna be scaring a lot of people. Wow. I know there have been a couple of other people that have made donations, and the chat line is going so fast.
Yeah.
It is very difficult to keep up with. But trust me, we see them. We appreciate it, and I can't even thank you enough. And I speak for Ryan too. We absolutely are thrilled with the support that you have given us here. So we this has definitely surpassed my expectations. Ryan, I know I speak for you too. It's amazing the response that we've gotten here on this post-game show. It really is incredible.
It is. We do this for all of you, and it is so much fun coming on here night in, night out. Most passionate, most knowledgeable fans in the league, and to be able to share a screen with Grant and get his insight and get his takes on this team. I know you guys appreciate it just as much as I do.
Well, happy birthday to your wife, and thank you so much for the donation. And I'm happy that Ryan says we can get you the fat boy sizes, because we want to make sure that we cater to all of the fans, and particularly here on this stream. So we are pumped. We are pumped. What I mean, I still can't believe it. If you're just joining us, welcome. 176 to 175. How about that? Amazing.
Grant, I'm going to throw a stat at you real quick. The Clippers shot over 60% tonight and lost. The Clippers shot 57.8% from three-point land and lost.
Yep.
That's unheard of. That's absolutely unheard of.
Yep. Yeah, I'll put that email up for everybody. All you got to do is drop an email, and we may streamline this a little bit differently to make it even easier than it is now. But we're just starting. We're doing this. I've had a couple of people reach out to me. First of all, I got to tell you, the people that reach out and have reached out, and I want to take my glasses off for this, is unbelievable. That is the email. Drop that email to get your shirt. Okay. Did I do that right? Yeah. ohboygrantmerch@gmail.com. I've had Justin, for example, has been sending me the logos that I've been using for my post-game shows and my shows, including the t-shirt. Okay. And I can't thank him enough for all of the work. I've had others reach out to me and go, "Hey, Grant, big fan of your show. I have this website. I can help you with the t-shirts. I can, I'm not looking for any money. I'll do it for free, blah, blah, blah." I'm just telling you, you people blow me away. And I'm grateful. I really am. I'm very grateful for your support and your help, because this is all new to me. I've never sold merchandise before. Okay. So Ryan and I are putting our heads together. We're trying to do the best that we can. But if we can streamline this and make it super easy, like Max, you reached out to me. If you're joining me right here on the stream, Max, I can't thank you enough, and I will be getting back to you. So just so you know, we're really appreciative. And again, that website, the email rather, is ohboygrantnapier, ohboygrantmerch@gmail.com. I'm so excited. I can't even freaking talk. ohboygrantmerch, all right, @gmail.com. And you can get your t-shirt that way. So we're going to try to do the best that we can. But for those of you that have reached out and continue to reach out, I greatly appreciate it. You're freaking awesome. You really are. Is there anything more awesome than us coming on a post-game show when we had one of the most thrilling games in the history of the NBA, and the Kings won 176 to 175? I mean, incredible, right?
It's pretty good. I mean, the only thing better right now is watching De'Aaron Fox at the press conference wearing the defensive player of the game chain. That is great. That is
my
great. But no, this is
so somebody
awesome.
said UPS priority shipping, please. Well, when we go and streamline this, you might have a choice, and you can,
Yeah.
All right. So, man, incredible. This is unbelievable. Again, I still can't believe what I keep on looking over at the score to see if it changes, and it's 176 to 1. And by that, I mean, I wonder if they scored more points while they're in the locker room. Incredible. When the Kings were down 6 in that second overtime, they were down 172 to 166, and they went on an incredible run, incredible. Incredible.
Yeah, well, even you go back to the start of regulation, it looked like the game was over. De'Aaron gets that steal, comes out of his shoe, and then there's a turnover and an offensive foul, and before you know it, they are back in the game,
Yeah.
and it just took that. It was in under a minute. I think Fox had 6 points.
Thank you very much, Joe. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Love the support. Man, what a game. What a freaking game. And how about all the people that are having fun here on the stream and everything else? We love it. Do you think this could go down as I would think the best game that Malik Monk's ever played in his career, right? And I haven't watched him play all of his games in the NBA career, but I don't know if he could have played any better than he did tonight, correct?
Yeah, I think play number one, but to be able to do it on a winning team, a team that's third in the West, do it with one of his best friends that he went to college with. This is not only a professional memory, this is a lifelong memory probably for him,
Yeah.
one that he'll never forget.
I guarantee you Jerry stayed up to watch the game. Guarantee it.
Oh, yeah.
100. I bet you Jerry's watching this right now. Actually, nah, maybe not. All right, now I'm getting carried away.
Let's not get out of hand.
Do we do now, Michael? Do we now have to give you the quality control and everything else? I mean, I haven't had one yet.
Hey, Grant,
Yeah.
Can we do a rant on this now? I think that would be a fair rant, right?
Hey, you know what? Let me explain something to you folks, okay? It is now time for Grant's Rant. And Grant's Rant today is brought to you by my good buddy Roy and Zoom 180. Go to zoom180.com. Check out this revolutionary new flashlight. It is freaking awesome, and it comes with a 100% money-back guarantee. Hey, the Sacramento Kings just won a game, 176-175 in double overtime. They're third in the freaking West. They are 9 games over 500. And I got people asking if we got fat boy shirts. All right, you know what? We got fat boy shirts. I had somebody sitting on the airplane years ago on an all-nighter sitting in the middle seat who was a fat girl, and she had a fat girl shirt on. So I'm going to make sure that if she can wear a fat girl shirt, you can wear a fat boy shirt, all right? Just so we have an understanding. Now I got people calling up wanting to know, we get UPS, will you hand deliver it? Hey, Napes, can you fly back to Sacramento, get in the car, here's my address, and you can drop it off in person? We got people wanting to know what the shirts are made out of. It's a freaking T-shirt, all right? It's a T-shirt, all right? It's not a tuxedo, all right? What the hell do you want from us? We're produce a nice T-shirt. We got to tell you what the hell the thing's made out of. Do we got fat boy sizes? Do we got fat girl sizes? Do we have this? Do we have that? What about the delivery? I mean, give us a freaking break. We're trying our best here. Really. Kings win. Enjoy the damn win. They're 9 games over 500. They're third in the West. They're going to be in the playoffs for the first time in 17 freaking years. And we're worried about what the hell the shirts are made out of, whether they're cotton or not. Wear the damn thing proud. And that's my rant for today.
Well done. Well done.
Right.
Well done. Somebody said turn the sprinkler systems on. That rant was on fire. Oh, boy. Glasses fogged up. You got to get those.
That's why I had to take. That's why I took them. That's why I took them off, because I can't do a rant with glasses on. You know what I mean? They're not going to stay on. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Right? Wow.
Yeah, you get into it. You get so animated. That's what's the greatest thing about the rants.
Man. Wow. Hand delivered, Paul. That's what you want me to do. Hand delivered, huh, buddy? All right, Paul. Maybe I'll make maybe I'll be Santa Grant. I'll come in and, right before the right before the playoffs, I'll get in the car. I'll have a list. Yeah. And I'll surprise people. You know what? Can you even go in someone's front door now, or is it not safe? Do I have to go and beat my horn in front of your place for you to come out? I don't want to get, I don't want to get in any trouble here walking up to a house unannounced, but maybe I will. Maybe I will just come to Sacramento and I'll just hand deliver the damn things. How would that be, Ryan? Oh, Pam. Wait a minute. We got a great donation here. Pam, you're unbelievable. I'm going to put that up on the screen. Thank you so much, Pam. Wow.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Pam.
We greatly appreciate that, Pam. Thank you. Wow. Man. Wow.
Grant, I think you're onto something about the hand delivery. So what we need to do, actually, we need to get you measured, because we need to get you some of those short shorts. We'll get you the collared shirt. We'll make sure it's that, mud brown color. Yeah. And tell Miss Napier we're going to take the door off of your car. So that way that's open and you can just run up to the doorsteps, hit the little ring bell.
Just so you know, we don't have a car anymore.
Oh, okay.
We don't need a car. All right. But I will say this. Here's what I would like. You know what would be great? have everyone wear their shirts behind the TV on the concourse like they did last night. Bring back Grant. That would be a nice look on
That would be
King's
cool.
television. Having all the Grant T-shirts back there. I would love that.
I'm pretty sure we could get that organized. What do you guys think in the chat? I think they took away that view. They've been tinkering with that lately.
Oh,
Let us know
so
in the chat.
they're finally listening to me. Finally listening
Yeah,
to me.
yeah. Well, at
All right, I've
least
been saying that for years.
I saw him on the second level with Golden One behind them instead of the fans behind them.
Well, I
But I
guarantee
could
you.
be wrong.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Very interesting. But you know what? We'll be rocking those shirts out
Hell
at
yeah.
the playoffs. I am breaking a sweat tonight. You know what, Paul? I mean, it was an animated game, heart rate up while you're watching the game. So yeah, I am sweating a little bit. Absolutely. Like Jack Youngblood said, see, I can do this because I didn't say it. Jack Youngblood did when Jack and I were doing the first Canadian Football League in Sacramento when Doug Flutie was the quarterback of Calgary. And it was 106 degrees. Game started at 6 o'clock, and the Sacramento State Choir was on the field. The guys were in black tuxes, and the gals were in long gowns. So Jack and I do our scene set. We'll be back. We'll come back opening kickoff, this Canadian Football League in Sacramento right after this. I come back. Hi, everybody. Grant Napier and Jack Youngblood. And Jack interrupts me and goes, man, is it hot? And I'm like, well, Jack, could have been worse. You could have just been on the field with the Sacramento Choir in a black tuxedo singing the national anthem. And Jack goes, Grant, let me tell you something. I'm up here sweating like a fat girl. And I go like this. This is me. That's Youngblood with a Y. That's how I handle that. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if that happened now?
Oh no. It would, well, we know what would happen. Let's just put it that way.
Man,
let's put it that way. So
unbelievable.
what's everybody doing tonight? Post game. Thank you for being here. But what's everybody doing? How you celebrating this one?
Yeah, how are you celebrating
Let us know.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, Mike Brown's been in the discussion for Coach of the Year for quite a while. I mean,
yeah.
And I think, and I said this, and I've been saying this, I don't like to talk about postseason awards until we get towards March. Well, we're almost to March. So, yeah, I'll tell you this. I think if the Coach of the Year award was handed out today, which it's not, I think he would win it.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think Mike Brown wins it if it was handed out today.
All right. Sleeping after the show, work at 5. I need some sleep. It's almost 1 a.m. here in Chicago. Watching the stream. Love it. Absolutely. The kids are asleep. The Kings won. That's the celebration. Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah, the Kings had an amazing comeback on that run. You're exactly right, Michael. Good job right there. Man, absolutely. All right, so David says they don't have the broadcast facing the fans anymore. So they finally listened to me after all of these years of me telling them how stupid it was that they were doing a live show with the fans behind them. So they finally listened. All right, thank you very much. I love your support. You all are absolutely phenomenal. I mean that. You all are absolutely the freaking best. You really are. But you know what? I don't know if you're better than the Kings were tonight. 176 to 175. That is a spectacular game. One of the great games in the history of the NBA. How about that?
Yep. And funny, Grant and I were talking before the show. A few people have said this. We got our All-Star game. That's kind of what that was right there.
Yeah.
So that was very, very exciting. So that one's going to be going down in history for a long time.
Gio, I think you're right. They found out that my T-shirts are coming out like, oh boy, we can't have the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Wow. So how do you top this for the rest of the year? I'll tell you how you top it. Make the playoffs and win the first round matchup and go to the second round. That's how you would do it, right?
Yeah. That would be it. But I mean, this has already been a great ride thus far. So
absolutely.
I think we're happy with where we're at.
Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. No, you're not going to see me at a game, but I do have a surprise for you that I will be announcing shortly. All right. But you will not see me at a game.
Are the shirts coming in white? Is that the announcement?
Say that again, buddy.
Are the shirts coming in white? Is that the announcement?
No, but that is going to happen. We are going to have the shirts in white too, but no, that's not the announcement.
All right. I'm out of guesses.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow, what a performance. Thank you, Lewis. Do you think Eduardo was watching this in Chile? I haven't heard from him. Is it too late for him, or what's the deal? Thank you so much, Bernie.
Is
We
Bernie?
really appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey guys, if you send us a super chat, 'cause that's through YouTube, please do me a favor. If you're on Twitter, send me a tweet at Ryan_in_Sacktown so I can get your email addresses. It's been kind of difficult to track you down when we do the drawing for the fan to come on. So please send that to me or send us an email at the merge address.
All right. So Gio says Eduardo was on, so I apologize for that. I apologize. All right. So, what do you grade my rant tonight? Let's have a little bit of fun here. Give me a letter grade: A, B, C, D, F for my rant.
Mm.
All right. If you saw my rant tonight that I just did a couple minutes ago, what kind of grade do I get? Because if you don't give me a good grade, I respect that, and then I have to up my game for the game in Oklahoma City in a couple of nights.
I'm gonna, we got A minus, A plus plus.
I'm just A plus plus is good. I'm going to leave that up there. We got an A, we got an A plus, we got A plus plus
Oh
plus.
wow!
I can't even keep up with that. A's,
Holy crap!
A. We got A plus 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 plus. We got A. I can't even keep up. You all are freaking great.
This
We
is
got another
great.
super chat, 1999. I cannot pronounce your name. I apologize, but I will say thank you very much. I appreciate that. A 10 plus 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 for you. Well, thank you very much. I got a 10 plus 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 from a Lemon. Lemon, is that your name? Lemon? Thank you, Lemon. That's amazing. Lemon, where are you watching from? I don't recall seeing you on the stream before. How about that? A 10 plus plus plus. Incredible. How about
Mike
that?
just gave you an A plus times about 20, it looks like.
Wow.
Whew. Mike's a good grader.
Amazing. Wow. Man. You know what? By the way, a 10 plus 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 is still good, right? I mean, even though I asked for a letter grade.
Yeah. I think a 10 plus plus works.
Yeah.
We can work that into the curve.
I don't normally brag. You know me, Ryan. I don't like to talk about myself. I'll tell you right now, and I know this.
Yeah.
Had I been calling the game tonight, it would have gone down as maybe my favorite broadcast ever. And I'm just telling you, and I don't talk about this. I guarantee you I would have hit it out of the freaking park, and it would have been a signature game for me and the team. And I normally don't say that, but I'm telling you, it would have been a signature game in my career. They say Lemon is cute. I didn't even look at the picture. Is she cute? Wow. Now we're looking at pictures. Lemon, they say you're cute wherever you are. I don't recall seeing you before. Wow. How about that, Lemon? Maybe you'll get a boyfriend out of this deal. Man, incredible. See, we're now the what was it called? The love connection?
Yeah. We're the matchmakers now.
The dating game,
Dating game. Maybe that'll be a new segment. We could do the dating game on the post game show.
Oh my God.
Tonight.
Oh my gosh. You all are freaking the best, Well, Fox should have been pretty darn tired at the end of the game. He should have been tired. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you something. Jerry would have kept up with me tonight, but he would have had to have a couple of bathroom breaks. Fortunately, where we broadcast from at the Staples Center, which is now whatever the hell it's called, the bathroom is right behind us. So you can even go during and I probably would have too, because you know what? I would have had to have a lot of water with me for a game like that. So I would have been going, to when I needed to, but it's close. It's close. Hey, Max, thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Max.
And Max, I don't know if you're the Max that reached out to me about the website, but if you are, I will be getting back to you shortly. So thank you very much, man. Well, you know what? There's nothing better than you, okay, watching us here on the stream. All right. Dating with Grant. What can I do? Can I be a matchmaker right here on the King's Post Game Show? I'm happy to oblige and do what I can do. Why not? Right?
Why not? Lemon, if you get a message from somebody named Jerry and not Jerry Reynolds, just run, okay? Run, take our advice. You're welcome.
Yeah. I wouldn't, I don't know, Lemon. I wouldn't even, I wouldn't do that to my worst enemy. All right. So Jerry, if you're watching, I got to protect our great fans here watching not only in California, but around the world as well. You're killing me, Ryan. You're killing me, man.
Hey, speaking of which, on a serious note, Grant has a great show Monday through Friday on Listen app. Really great callers come in and correspond with him. Go check that out. But one of his callers that calls in almost every day, John Finch, he lost somebody. John, we're thinking about you. Hope this game tonight lifted your spirits, and
Yep.
prayers to you and your family, buddy.
Yep. We're right with you, John. Praying for you. I've already said if you don't like that a couple times, James, I gotta preserve my voice. All right. I've already done that. But all right. So Rhino, we're having so much fun here.
Yeah.
And again, we appreciate all of the donations on the super chat. You people are so incredible. You really are. I cannot, and I speak for Ryan, we cannot thank you enough. This is incredible. All right. Incredible. And John, it's a great one. Hey, what's up to you? But John, you are in all of our prayers as John lost his dad. And we're thinking about you, John. Listen app show is great. Thank you very much. I enjoy doing that. It's easy to download. If you have not followed me on Listen app, I'm on Monday through Friday, generally at 4:00 Pacific time every day. And you can download it on whether you have an Apple, whether you have an Android, whatever the case may be. You can also just log on to listenapp.co, not com, listenapp.co, and you can watch us that or listen to us that way as well. All right, Eli. Thank you very much. Eli, we apologized to you earlier, Eli.
Yeah.
You were right, Eli, and we were wrong, okay? We're wrong, Eli. You're right. I'm wrong. Ryan, what are you? Are you right or wrong, Ryan?
I'm wrong. Not yep. I'm wrong. Eli, you're the man.
Yep. Eli, you are the man. Appreciate that.
Yep.
So
hey, and speaking, I want to let everybody know too, since we got some new people. Speaking of predictions, if you want to get Grant and I's full 25 game predictions for the second half of the season, go ahead and check out my podcast, which is the Sacktown Crossover. You can find that on Apple. You can find that on Buzzsprout, my Twitter page. Grant and I break down all 25 games, and so far we're 1-1. The Blazers just threw a freaking wrench in it.
Ron, you are going to find this hard to believe, but I actually do remember it because we were at a family member's birthday party, and I'd only been to that Straw Hat Pizza twice in my life, and I do remember that. So, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you right now, speaking of this, I'm actually going to be talking with Brian about that. So, stay tuned, okay? Absolutely. All right, we got another.
Do we have to shave our heads again?
I think Lemon's making a big impact on the audience here. A lot of people are texting, and let me see here. Let's see. Oh, we got Lemon. There she is. Let's see that. Let's see Lemon. Oh, she does look cute. Yeah. All right. Says here, when life gives you lemons. There you go, Brad.
There you go. There you go.
Think, we got it. It's amazing. Love Connection 2-2. Absolutely. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? Wow.
Yeah. All
right,
Dorian, what's up, buddy?
Joe, can't comment on it, but I take your word for it. Take your word for it. Amazing. This is freaking awesome. This is awesome. People are the best, Well, I'll tell you, Donald, it's only because of people like you that are big-time Kings fans and want to have fun. And win or lose, you're here. And Ryan and I appreciate that. So, you keep on thanking us, but you have it backwards, Dorian. We're thanking you. Okay?
Yeah.
We're thanking you.
Yep.
All right?
Yep. And Dorian was actually on with us last time. We did our 5-game summary.
That's right.
So, Dorian was on with us. Dorian has a podcast. Great listener. So thanks for joining us, bud.
All right, so I'm putting on the website again for the people, not the website, but you send an email to what I'm going to put up here on the stream, okay? And there you go, ohboygrantmerch@gmail.com, and send an email there, and you'll find out how to get a shirt, everything that goes along with it. And then we're going to streamline it soon, so you can just go to one site, boom, put your information in, order it, and you will be on the way. Well, thank you, Frank. Appreciate that very much. You people are freaking awesome. You really are. Ryan,
Love
the
it.
people are awesome, man. They're just, I
They
know I keep
are.
saying that, but you people really are awesome. You're awesome.
Yep.
Amazing.
Best fans, best people
Yep.
in the league.
Yep. Absolutely. All right, Grant, your last, I can't even keep up with these, but it was about a
I know.
world
I know.
tour. Okay, here we go, Paul. Let's see what you had to say. Last stop on your world tour is a weekend here in Sac. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Paul, it's going to be a hell of a lot more than a weekend. All right. That's for sure. Dorian, appreciate you. You've been an amazing supporter of the channel, and it was great having you on recently. We really
Yep.
enjoyed that. So thank you very much. All right. Thank you very much. All right. Final thoughts, my friend?
You know what? I'm going to give you the final thoughts, Grant, because
Okay.
this should have been your night, buddy, calling this one. So I'm kicking it your way.
All right. Well, on that side, I'm going to say good night to you, Ryan, and I'll give some final thoughts.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Like the channel. See you guys next game.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. All right. So here are my final thoughts. So I've been blessed to be a part of the community since 1987, and I announced the first ever game at the Arco Arena in November of 1988. And I've been through it all with you all. I've been through the misery. I've been through game 3 in 1996 when the Kings were tied at 1-1 in the 5-game series against Seattle. And there was nothing like that night, the deafening noise, the atmosphere. Then all of a sudden, it was the end of the century. And who would have thought that the Kings would have become the darlings of the NBA, only to lose in 2002 when the Kings were the best team in the NBA to the hated Lakers. And then we went through a couple of years of playoffs, but couldn't get over the hump. And in 2006, when the Kings lost to the Spurs, you have to go back to Mike Bibby was on that team. Bonzi Wells was on that team. I mean, Kevin Martin was on that team. Ron Artest. Think about how long ago that was. And who could have possibly imagined that I'd be sitting here and you and I would still be talking in 2023 and we have no playoff games to talk about from 2006 to now. And what happened during that time? What did we all do? We all pitched in our own way. Let me get the sweat off here. We all pitched in to save the team, right? Whether you bought tickets or whether you showed up at the rally or whether you made yourself heard on social media, we all chipped in, right? And we all went through hell, some of us more than others. And I used to go on the radio every day for 4 hours and we used to communicate. And I had my roll up our sleeves to our freaking neck because we're going to keep the team here. And you did what I asked. And you were almost like, you helped me more than you knew during that time because it was like therapy to me. And I think we were both therapists to one another to get us through that. Breaking down on TV with Jerry, what we thought was the final game ever at Arco, right? Then we did have the final game at Arco only because the Kings had been saved. And it was now time to move into a state-of-the-art, incredible, beautiful, new building. So as we sit here and move one game closer to not only a winning season, but a playoff appearance, I love doing this here on these platforms because you want the product, because you fans are the freaking best, plain and simple. And so my final thoughts are, we just witnessed maybe the greatest game ever played in the regular season in the history of the Sacramento Kings. And I am separating regular season and postseason. I did the regular season games for 32 years. I was at every game in 32 years. And I don't ever recall a game like we just had tonight. Now, I can't remember all the games that I did in 32 years, but this one is at the top of my list. And you know what's great? We all shared it together. Maybe you were listening to the G-Man on the radio. Maybe you were following it online. Maybe you were watching around the world and you didn't have the feed and you were on, you were on whatever sports internet you use to follow the games and you were tracking it with the play-by-play. So we all get our information differently. But you know what's great? When the game ended, we had a record audience here for this post-game show with myself and Ryan. And for that, I'm grateful. You fans are the freaking best, Plain and simple. You're the best. So there you have it. Those are my final thoughts. We're going to be back right here. All right. We're going to be back during the Oklahoma City game, and we're going to be coming at you with a lot of programming because you fans are the freaking best. Thank you so much. I'm going to play the opening video one more time, and then we'll say goodnight. There you have it. There's nothing else to say. Because if you didn't like tonight, you don't like NBA basketball. Oh, boy. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. Ryan and I say thank you very much. So long.